Nobody can do everything, but everybody can do something. And so to take that back to our beginning, and you think of my mother, Sally Lay, just taking a sandwich, to a woman over in Johnny Appleseed Park. That's 31 years ago now. And, that sandwich, it has grown into what this is today. One of the harder things people encounter when they're out trying to get help is just simply providing the proof and paperwork and financials of where they're at in life. You could show up at an office with what you think is everything you need, and you've taken your whole morning up, and you get to the front of the line, it's your turn, and you're missing a piece of paper. And it's disheartening, it's discouraging. That has always been the focus of what we do around here, is avoiding all that. The people around here do a very good job at really inviting people in, making them feel, safe, secure, in the right place. And again, just trying to avoid that hassle, not bring more stress into an already stressful life. Number one key is open the conversation knowing that this is an individual, unique person with problems that are unique to them, and they deserve that dignity. So, for example, like our sack lunch program, pretty simple. We get a name, a phone number, an address, and how many people are there. Just that simply, they're on the list. And we'll have somebody at their house on Saturday morning with what they ask for. Again, not having to jump through all these hoops of proving things, or providing all this documentation. The food pantry, we're a non-regional service provider, basically meaning you can be from anywhere. And yes, we do have set hours. We'll do Tuesdays and Thursdays between 9 and 11. But that isn't always when people's emergencies happen. People can have an emergency, and for whatever reason. And so we always leave room to accommodate certain emergencies. And for a lot of people, it could just be a 1 month thing. They're just jammed up this particular month and they're short. And so they'll call around and when they get a hold of us, we basically say, bring in your ID if you have it, bring in a utility bill if you have it. If not, just get yourself down here and we'll take care of you. And so then with the thrift stores, we're also able to use that as a resource in and of itself to help clients. We have a voucher program, and it has a value to it, but we're not going to dictate how they use that. If they need clothes, we're not going to tell them how to buy their clothes. We're not telling them if they need housewares. We're not telling them how to do the housewares. So basically, they're given a voucher, and they can use it as they see fit. That'll best help them and their family. And people have a big appreciation for that. Turkey Tuesdays, that's always a very special day, and I've always had an appreciation, knowing that, hey, this is an expensive meal, and it's multiple meals, and it can go a long way. But it was never really put in perspective to me until a few years ago when an older woman, she came up and she just expressed her gratitude that she has an opportunity to invite her children into her home, and then she can provide a Thanksgiving dinner for her own family. When people kind of question or wonder what kind of impact is their donation or their support, what impact is that out there? And the easiest way I would say it is this, is we actually see it firsthand. We see what those donations do. Like we get thank yous every day. Those are not our thank yous. Those belong to the people who support the Franciscan Center, People's generosity, it hits the community, but it's facilitated through this building. So when you see somebody in absolute dire straits and you're just able to give them a little something, or fulfill their need for the day or for a few days, that was not us, that was our supporters. It was merely facilitated through us. And that is what just so many people need around here, is just, they don't need a lifetime of support. They just need the bridge to get from where they were to where they need to be, or where they want to be. And there's this gap in the middle, and you know, it could be lack of food, it could be lack of toiletries, it could be a lot of things, but the donations that come through us, they're put right back out to the people who really need them most. As St. Francis of Assisi said himself, start by doing what's necessary, then do what's possible, and then soon you're doing the impossible.